Good evening, citizens of Scion. This is the Korenberg Chronicle, bringing you the latest triumphs, tumbles, and tower-top sensations from the City of Towers. I'm Thomas Halfgood, the better half of your news. Tonight's headlines: Updraft upset for Sharn Chicken. That's right, folks. Tonight it's sports. The feathers were flying over Upper Dura yesterday as the Clifftop Adventurers Guild scored a stunning victory over their longtime rivals from Deathgate in this year's Sharn Chicken Trials. And what a victory it was, folks. Witnesses report that a Deathgate team, caught by a treacherous crosswind, went tumbling through open air with little between them and the streets below, but several thousand feet of bad luck. Then, just when disaster seemed certain, the Clifftop Initiates swept into action. With nerves of steel and timing to match, the Clifftop Flyers intercepted the falling team in mid-air, redirected their descent, and brought the whole tangled company down in a picture-perfect glide net landing. Not a boot lost, not a bone broken, and scarcely a moment wasted. Deathgate officials quickly condemned the maneuver as reckless. The crowd, however, had another word for it: spectacular! The judges agreed, awarding Clifftop the victory, the glory, and enough bragging rights to echo through every tavern in Upper Dura. Does this daring upset signal a new age of Clifftop dominance, or was it merely another wild afternoon in the world's tallest city? Only time and the next sudden downdraft will tell. But tonight, one thing is certain: Sharn never stops falling, and Clifftop never stops catching! This has been the Korenberg Chronicle radio service, bringing you the news before it hits the ground. I'm your host, Thomas Halfgood, the better half of your news. Good night.
So with that, take your minute to plan. I know it's just you right now, Rin, but you guys can form your overarching plan with that information for the battle.
Cole alive. Kill all the enemies.
Keep Cole alive and kill the enemies. I mean, I was gonna say, we'll see about the plan when you guys get here, and we'll see what happens.
Sean just yelling out, "Which way did you guys go?"
Where are they? Do I have maneuvers? I have maneuvers. Okay. Ooh. Oh man, I wish I had the telekinesis speed as a bonus action. Oh, I just shoved that dude backwards. Okay.
Do you have bait and switch?
Oh, no, I don't. It only gives me a certain amount to restrict creature.
No, it's fine. The way that it works is, as an action, you cast Future Insight on you, and during the next 10 minutes, you can replace, you can add 10 or 4 to any, add or subtract 10 or 4 to any dice you roll from any attack, saving throw, or ability check made by a creature within 60 feet of you. So, for instance, if you cast Future Insight on yourself with an action, and you got that roll for the next 10 minutes at any point in time, you could say, hey, this guy subtracts 10 from what he rolled on the dice. And no, in fact, my friend Rin there didn't roll a 19. She rolled a 29 on the dice. She adds 10. You can do that once per casting.
Yep. Do they have to... Okay, cool. Alright, I know what I'm doing.
Fantastic. So, that was a lot longer than a minute, but that's fine. Okay, so, with that, Yelena, you are 1 round closer. If you do anything but dash, it's going to add another round.
Oh, really? I didn't realize we were dashing.
Yep.
Okay, I'm
You're
dashing.
using your action to dash, because you're still in a chase.
You're still in the chase.
Yep.
Vetch gets 1 round closer.
He's kind of far off for a monk.
I've got double speed. This is crap.
I was gonna say, you're really far off for being faster than me.
The slowest character is still is in the middle of the pack.
I've got little legs, but I've got skates on.
Well, he's got ropes, darts. He can.
He's Spider-Manning.
So this kobold runs up and is going to hold an action, and then the shifter's going to run up. And as soon as the shifter gets next to Cole, the kobold's held action goes off. Pack Tactics applies, and he's going to hi-ya! And go to stab Cole in the head with an 18 to hit for 3.
You just wait till it's my turn, buddy. Just wait.
Then the shifter is going to pounce forward, and as she does, she will take on a more bestial form, turning into a full cat-like tiger monster. Claws ripping through her gloves, fur covering her face, long feline ears coming out, and most importantly, the teeth that she bears and goes to bite with. With a 15 and a 15, both will hit for another 9 points of damage. The warforged is getting torn through. It does not look very good. This kobold's going to run up to you, Rin, and take the dodge action. Actually, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's going to run here and take the dodge action behind you, setting up for a flank for his allies.
Okay.
This scale sorcerer, this kobold, he's going to sit there, and you see as he starts waving his hands in a circle, and then he looks towards you and he says, Ignis! And as he does, that's going to be 3 rolls against you at advantage for Pack Tactics. Rin. And then... So we've got a 23 to hit. A 17 to hit. You don't have Blade Dance up right now. Well, you don't have it at all. You're level 1.
I don't have it at all.
17 to hit, and then a 20... Or no, that'd be a 19 to hit with the second one.
AC's a 22 with Mage Armor. So... I
don't
believe...
think
Oh, no, that's right, because it's already calculated in, huh? Because it only does a +1. Yep, that's right, because it's already calculated into my thing, because we have that wave special AC thing we did.
Yeah.
Because we had to specially program it.
Yep, so your AC should be 14 plus your dex, whatever that is.
19, okay. So
Okay,
the 22 will hit.
So 23 will
yeah.
hit, 19 will hit, and 24 will hit. You will take 3 points of fire, 2 points of fire, and 7 points of fire.
I believe I'm down.
So the first one does 3 points of fire damage to you. Are you resistant?
No,
Do you have a way to get resistance?
hasn't been my turn.
Okay. And then the second one will do 2 points of fire damage to you, and the last one will do 7 as he blasts
I'm down.
you. Yep.
Yeah, because I mean, I thought to have advantage that the person had to be in melee. The person that needed the advantage, using the advantage, had to be within melee, I thought. Because that's how it was on our Friday game.
If I was using flanking, that is absolutely the truth, but I'm not using flanking.
Okay.
I'm using pack tactics.
Okay. I was gonna say, because every time I fight in any other game with advantage, I can't give myself advantage unless I'm within range of that thing.
Because you never played kobold.
Because I'm not a kobold.
Because you don't have pack tactics. Pack tactics states
I don't.
the kobold has advantage on any attack roll against a creature if one of the kobold's allies is within 5 feet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Okay. I never played
Now
kobold.
you know why that guy ran behind you and started dodging.
Like the
I
assassin.
rolled really bad on initiative. Yeah. Yep. Nothing I can do.
All right, here we go. Kobold warrior is going to run up and it's going to hi-ya at the warforged. That's gonna hit for another 3 points. Oof. Rin, you are down. Would you like to roll a death save or spend a hero point?
I mean, that's my turn. I have to roll death save. I don't have hero points.
Ah, you spent all your hero points already? Uh-oh.
Yeah, I used them last session. That's safe, I guess.
Yep.
Well, that was fun while it lasted.
Loxus, you are 1 round closer to the action. Sean, you are 1 round closer to the action. Top of the round. Yelena, at the end of your turn, at the end of your dash, you arrive on the scene. You see this. Is there anything with a bonus action you would like to do? Your action was used to dash to get here, and as you run up, the kobolds turn towards you and say, I don't know who you are, but you better mind your own business, lady.
Okay, I guess sing on myself for now. So I use my action.
This kobold walks up to you and says, yeah, you better learn to mind your business. And he holds an action. Fetch gets 1 round closer. The shifter starts dragging the warforged away. This kobold is going to take 1 step this way and continue dodging. This kobold is going to roll an investigation check, as you see him starting to rifle through Rin's pockets. He picks up a very fancy-looking sword and says, ooh, this is nice. Rin, roll a death save.
Alright, let's see. Okay.
Rin, you wake up with 1 hit point as This guy takes your sword, turns around, and starts walking off, and you just do the Undertaker sit-up. But you're just dead, knocked out, and then you just sit up as soon as he walks away with your ancestral, faded, double-bladed scimitar.
Yep.
He is not a Valinor elf. You're prone. You don't have your weapon. What do you do?
Half my movement to stand up.
Uh-huh.
I can't attack because I don't have my weapon. Can't do the thing. Well, he's already down though, so it's not gonna matter.
Keep them from killing him.
Yeah, I don't have my familiar either because I can't do that. I can, I guess, 30 feet barely. Okay, so bonus action, I will do that. That's a spell slot. I can't do 2 spell slots. Don't have a healing potion. That's action dodge, I guess.
You all started the game with a healing potion.
I guess I'll drink that.
All right, so you sit up, bonus action, a healing potion, and action dodge.
No, I used bonus action to cast Sanctuary.
Ah, okay. You didn't say that. Okay, bonus action sanctuary on yourself or on someone else?
Cole, I posted the text for it.
Yep. All right, so you sit up and you weave your magic and you cast that protective spell over Cole. And then you see that you're surrounded and decide to start taking evasive maneuvers. Cole makes a death save. The Acolyte says, "Hey, wait, she got up!" And Rin, make for me a dexterity saving throw at advantage because of dodge.
Advantage on... Okay. I didn't realize dodge did that. I thought it was just disadvantage on attacks. 17?
17. He sends a sacred flame blasting down towards you, but you see it coming and do a sort of like acrobatic flip out of the way. Loxus, at the end of your action and dash, you come onto the scene. Is there anything with a bonus action you'd like to do?
I have no bonus actions.
All right, so as you arrive, Hey, wait, there's more of them! Hey, we're gonna need some help, guys!
What did you do, Yelena?
Me? I did nothing.
Yelena, it is your turn. At the start of your turn, seeing wears off. What would you like to do?
I would like to put Force Mantle right here. It's within 60 feet.
Okay. All right. You could. Then it would force a strength saving throw for her to hold on to the Cole. You push her away from Cole. His held action is he is going to swing at you. That's a 26 to hit you for 6. Minus 5. You take 1 point of damage.
It's 5 to my damage too.
Yep. I just rolled the d6. Roll 6. Oh, you can keep your reaction if you like. That was from seeing. Yeah, he'll take the 6 if you still use that reaction. So, what does your explosive deflection look like as this guy comes up and he takes this dagger and he jams it into your ribcage?
Oh, it immediately just like deflects it and he ends up stabbing himself.
You see these like reverberating sound waves just bust out of your ribs towards him, slamming him against the wall, and then you stand up.
You know the shields in Dune?
Yeah.
Low, like it goes through, but if you go fast, it like deflects. That's what it.
Okay. And then you turn around and you just take that sonic energy and you wrap your fist in it and you slam towards him. Make a spell attack. Yeah, melee spell attack. Roll me that thunder punch. I made 3d8. Yeah. Let's see. That's a 12 to hit. Doesn't hit. Do you want to add a hero point to this?
I don't have any hero points left.
Yeah,
First session was a doozy.
Yelena and Ren have used theirs, and I think Sean used one.
Nope, I have not used any.
Yeah. You thought about it.
Because all I did was stand. Yeah, I thought about it, but all I did was stand in front of Yelena.
All right, that warrior didn't like that. You didn't seeing, so he has advantage on this roll. And he is going to reposition himself right here, and he's going to try to stab at you again, gathering himself up and ducking down underneath as your thunder punch crashes into the side of this building. He's going to slither around and try and jam that knife back into your ribs. When he does, this other kobold who's taking the dodge action reaches up and grabs you by the hair, giving him the pack tactics. That is going to be a... Let's see, you didn't seeing, so that's going to be a 23 to hit you for 6. As he jams it deep into your lungs. Vetch gets one round closer. The shifter says, "Hey!" and is going to try to push through this. Has to make a strength save or fall prone. falls prone, uses half her movement to stand up, feels around, is going to make a perception check, and walks around it. That's her turn. Let's see, this kobold warrior right here is going to dodge. Let's see, so he did that, he is going to, this sorcerer is going to look in your direction, and he's going to cast a spell, and the spell that he wants to cast is, interesting. He's going to shoot, he's going to try and do the Scorching Rays again. He has advantage on Yelena, and he has disadvantage on Rin. So, disadvantage. Let's see. So against Rin, we have a 12 and a 12 to hit. I think that misses, right?
How does he have disadvantage?
Because you're dodging.
Oh, okay.
Right? Yeah, you dodged. I see a little ram on you.
No, because I used bonus action to Sanctuary, and I used action to drink a healing potion.
Oh.
So 23 will hit.
Okay.
For 12 fire?
23 will hit for 12 fire.
I'm down again.
And then, let's see, that's a 22 to hit Yelena for 3 fire.
That's just enough.
Oof.
This is going to be a very short podcast.
Yeah, right? This kobold's going to run forward, and he's going to try to rob you next, Yelena. He's going to make a investigation check. He does nothing. Rin, make a death save. This acolyte yells something. Loxus, you just watched both of your friends get burned. What would you like to do? You're conscious and on the scene too. This kobold says, "Quit messing with the trash. Let's get out of here. Grab him and go."
He's going to charge one of his cards and toss it on the ground at the one that's actively stealing from Yelena.
Okay, that's this one right here. He also has Rin's sword in his other hand. DC 14 dex save, you say? Okay.
Yep.
Let's see. He gets a 10.
That doesn't do it.
Okay, so he will take 5 points of force damage, gets blasted back 10 feet. Oh! Yeah, the card ignites in his face, and he goes flying back. The other ones next to him look at you and growl. Anything with your bonus action?
I cannot feed a potion as a bonus action, so...
This kobold is going to move into a flanking position behind you, Loxus, and gets a 27 to hit you.
Yep.
For 4 piercing.
Yeah.
This guy's a killer. And then he looks towards the other kobold and he yells something in Draconic. Do you speak Draconic?
No.
Okay. Vetch. Vetch is going to run up, and as he does, he's going to run to right here, and he's going to attack with his action, and nope, he's going to attack with his bonus action because he has to dash to get here. Let's see here. An 11 to hit, and 11 will miss. That's too bad. Sod is going to run over here and hold in action. This shifter is going to run at charge and pounce towards the monk with a 10 and a 23. 23 will hit for 5. Yep. Okay. Let's see. 25. Yep. That will be the shifter's turn as she gets down on all fours and launches herself like a pouncing lion and runs forward and bites with her teeth and jams a short sword into Vetch's leg with her hand. This kobold will continue to dodge and say, "No, this one, he's got magic." The kobold is going to fly forward a little bit and say, "Magic is my middle name." But he's out of spell slots, so he's going to use... Who's out of that spell slot? So he's use Firebolt at advantage. That's a 26 to hit for 2 fire.
Luck reroll.
He's not aiming at you, Loxus. He's aiming at Vetch.
Okay, Vetch.
Sorry.
He didn't say who he's firing at, so...
This kobold's going to run forward, and he's going to try to wield Rin's weapon. He is not good at it. And he is going to get on the dice an 11 to hit. He gets to add 0 to that. 11's going to miss. Sod's held action goes off. Rin, you gain 10 hit points from a healing potion. Your turn starts. Rin, what would you like to do?
Have my movement to stand up again.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't prepare that today, so I can't even do that. Okay. Shoot. I can't heal Cole. Skill check wisdom. What is heal in this? Is there not a heal thing? Oh, medicine, wisdom. Oof.
Yeah, you can
It's
use
medicine.
a medicine check to try to stabilize a character in death saves. It's a DC 15 unless you have and use a charge on a healer's kit. Then it's a DC 10.
Yeah, no. There's no way. Yeah, there's no way I can do that. I can't do that. I would have to almost nat 20 that. I dumped wisdom. There's no way. Who has my sword? The Kobold Warrior? Shoot, it's gonna be an athletics check to get that back. I can't even get that back from him. I think this Kobold's stronger than me. I don't have that.
Stronger than you.
I mean, you'd be surprised. I'm pretty sure he's stronger than me. I guess we can Vicious Mockery him and see if I can get it back on my next turn. So what is that? Does he need to make a save? Yeah, wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Let's see here. He gets a 4.
Okay. That'll be my turn.
So he has disadvantage on an attack roll, and I need you to roll damage for Vicious Mockery. It's a D4 of psychic damage. Alright, he takes 1 point of psychic damage. He is bloodied. Acolyte steps forward, says another prayer, and Vetch has to make a dex save. And does save. Loxus. This kobold here has Rin's weapon. This kobold is literally just dodging and is covered in protective magic. This kobold stabbed you. And stabbed Yelena. A bunch.
He is going to grab the healing potion off of Yelena and put it in her mouth.
Okay. Yelena, you get 10 health.
And bonus actions, none.
You are not built for distance running, Sean. You are definitely a sprinter. Too many cabbages last week. Nope, you're still not on the map.
Oh, no?
Nope.
Okay. I thought you were telling me that I had made the map. Is that my actual position?
No.
Or am I?
No, you're still one round out. All right, Yelena, you're prone on the ground. What would you like to do?
Well, first I'm going to stand up.
That's half your movement.
I think I'm going to go with Thunder Punch here.
Which one? This one back here? You turn around and you send careening out that Thunder Punch, and this time you connect, and as you do, he slams back against the wall and he stops moving. Good choice.
And then bonus action C.
Offensively or defensively?
Defensively.
Okay. All right. Vetch's turn. Vetch is going to action attack, bonus action attack, because that's what monks do. Okay, yep, that's what monks do, so he's going to do it. 1, 2. 16 is going to hit for 8 points, and that will drop the kobold that has Rin's sword. Then he's going to turn around and get a 22 against the shifter for 7 points. He's going to move here. It provokes from this kobold. This kobold chooses not to take the attack of opportunity. And Vetch is going to stand over here. That will be Vetch's turn. Sod the Monkey God holds an action to give Rin the help action, and he's going to mount that Rin. The shifter's going to turn around and roar out a challenge. And when she does, she's going to full attack against Vetch. So she will bite, short sword, all three. Let's see, an 8 will miss, a 14 will miss, a 21 will hit, a 21 would hit. Vetch will use his reaction, use the Defensive Duelist. Since we used the Laser Llama version of Defensive Duelist instead of the regular Defensive Duelist, he gets to add his Dexterity modifier to his armor class. That's a +4. +4 causes his armor class to jump to a 22. 22 will miss. Since the Defensive Duelist caused the attack to miss, Vetch gets to make a counter attack. He gets a 21 to hit for 5. I wanted to explain that all out in thorough detail the first time around that interaction happens. But, that's kind of like a go-to interaction for the rest of the game. Yeah, so this Vetch gets into a more defensive position. And when he does, the shifter turns around, baring her teeth, tries to latch onto his thigh and drive both her short swords into his sides. And as she does, Vetch does an elbow lock twirl. And when he does, he forces the short sword to move and just slams her down on the back of the head as he gets back into a defensive position. This shifter yells, "This one, this one!" This Kobold Warrior is going to move. He will provoke from all three of you. as he moves into position around Vetch and will dodge. Loxus, if you have a melee attack, you can attack. Yelena, if you have a melee attack, you can attack. Rin, if you have a melee attack, you can attack. Loxus, I need you to make for me a wisdom saving throw, please. You choose to try to attack this kobold.
17.
The DC for this is a 12.
It smacks into him.
You decide that you indeed do want to stab this kobold, even though you have second thoughts about it. And when you do, you will take 5. You get a 17 to hit. 17 does hit at disadvantage, and he will take 5 piercing. All right then. But he's gonna move there. He's gonna dodge. This scale sorcerer, he's going to take out a large diamond and spin it in his hand. And when he does, he's going to careen a spell towards Vetch as he casts Chromatic Orb. And crit.
Yes, we're brutals. Still.
Yep.
Ouch, Vetch. Oh.
He's not dead, but he does go down. Oof. Rin, Vetch took out this warrior that stole your sword. Your sword lies on the ground, and you saw this sorcerer careen up a spell and blast into Vetch right as he finished counterattacking the shifter, blasting him with a ton of fire damage.
I don't have any way to get him up.
His familiar, Sod the Monkey God, is currently holding an action to give you the help action.
And where's my weapon?
It's on the ground next to you now.
So what is that, a free item interaction? Pick that up?
Yep, it's a free item interaction. You pick up your weapon off the ground with a flourish, I imagine.
Sure. Let's save my movement speed. With half my movement can get me there. Barely. Okay. Doesn't Sod have to go with me to give me the help action?
Yeah, he's on your shoulder.
Okay. I guess I'll try to attack at advantage. Do I have this feat yet? Let's see. Yes, okay. I do have this feat.
Alright, so you run up and with a straight roll, because this one is dodging, go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw.
15.
You're able to bypass the spell, and as you run up to him, you spin and slash into him with 10 points of damage. 10 points of damage is enough as you slash into this kobold, and he goes flying as you almost cut him in half. That's your first attack that does that. Do you have any movement left?
No, I don't.
Then you still have your bonus action.
I don't really have anything as a bonus action at this level.
Okay. This acolyte panics a little bit and will do a sacred flame at you. Please do a dexterity saving throw, Rin. You dodge out of the way of yet another dexterity saving throw. The acolyte will then duck behind this building for a little bit of cover. Loxus.
Move over here with 1, 2, 3, 4, staying out of the shifter's range. And feeding his potion to Vetch and saying, "Hey, come on, man. The cards did not say that you were dying today. Come on." And he is going to, and that's all of his movement. He is just going to be like staring at this shifter that's probably growling at him for taking her kill, and just being like trying to like hide behind Ren. But he can't do anything. That's all movement and action.
Sean, after you use your action to dash, you're able to finally arrive on the scene, and you see the scene of carnage. 3 dead kobolds, your friends bleeding heavily from various wounds. Vetch on the ground after Loxus pours a healing potion in his mouth, and this monster standing there growling, ready to pounce at Loxus for it. Anything with a bonus action you'd like to do?
Well, seeing Yelena bloody, I would like to rage.
You can't use fireball in this game. Okay. Saw somebody making a sphere. I thought it was Sean. I was like, no fireballs for barbarians.
I can cast fireball.
No! But he can cast
At level
Yes,
1?
yes, I can. That's why I said I can't use this spell. It will hurt you.
1, 2, 3. So 15 feet. He's gonna park right in front of Yelena. Look at the shifter, and as he rages because he's very, very pissed off, because Yelena's so bloody. Now you can see that Ren is really bloody too, and so is Vetch. and he's going to use his guardian poleaxe, and he is going to attack the shifter.
You're not able to attack because you had to dash to get here.
Oh, I had
You
to dash
rage.
to get here?
That's all you got.
Yep, you rage. That's all you got. Top of the round. What do you guys want to do? Let's hear your plan.
I think we need to take out these, the running Alkalite and the Sorcerer. And the Shifter, of course, with her, but we now have Scion, so...
Okay. It doesn't sound like there's a whole lot of planning going on, so Yelena, let's see your turn.
Yep, I'm gonna start making my way down. Making my way. I'm gonna try to incapacitate the acolyte.
Yeah, because of the angles, right? Like, you could barely see him at that position. Realistically. Like, there.
Okay, let's see. How far down do I need to go to be able to see this acolyte? I got 45 feet of movement. So it puts me, I don't want to run by this guy. Let's stand on him. But I have to be right in front of this spellcaster to be able to see it.
With 45 feet of movement? Yeah. Yeah, you could do that as your path.
Got the barbarian. It'll be fine. Everybody's in the fight now, right?
Oh, no. He has to make a
Can I
what
make it
save?
here?
A wisdom save?
I have to move to... Oh yeah, because Kobold's little. So like halfling, I can just kind of swoop. Okay. I'm then going to use an ability that I haven't used before called Neural Lock. On this
Right, but
acolyte.
because of your feet, instead of
Second
incapacitated, it's also
speed.
stunned.
I believe so. But let me
He
pull the... Oh,
fails.
this
Bless
is
goes
in
down.
alphabetical order. There's the text. You can use your action to freeze the nervous system of a creature you can see within 60 feet. This creature must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature is incapacitated and its speed becomes 0 until the start of your next turn. After you use your Neural Lock, you can't use it again until you finish a long rest.
So what does your neural lock look like when you do this? Does like a jolt of lightning shoot from between your horns? Do your skin starts to glow and you just sort of grab your hand out? Like, what are we working with?
I think you just see his eyes turn teal. Like his eyes just glow teal and he just stops.
Okay. Pretty cool.
I don't think it's too flashy. I think it's real subtle.
All right, and bonus action seeing disadvantage to hit you. Vetch, as a monk, he's going to kip up with 5 feet of his movement, because we use the monk fix here. And he's got the flank, so he's going to attack twice with that +2. Blam, blam. Beautiful. What's the name of our channel? Brutal Criticals. Here at this table, we maximize dice whenever there's a crit. Being that he just received a crit, he's going to jump up and do a spin kick, and crit for 8 and 6 is 14 points of damage. Shifter's finally starting to take damage. And then he follows that up with a 13 to hit. 13 plus 2 for flanking is 15. 13 misses, but a 15 hits. So as the Shifter splits her attention and glares at Scion, Vetch takes that opening and just blap blap and boxes straight, square in the jaw twice for 14 and 7, 21 points of total damage. She is bloodied. She don't like that, so she's going to attack. 1, 2, 3 times. So we've got a short sword against Scion with an 11, a short sword against Scion with a nat 1, and then she turns around and tries to bite Vetch on the arm right after he hits her with a 7. That will also miss. This kobold does not like that you're right there. So what he's going to do, he's going to look at you and you see him draw a dagger. And as he draws a dagger, he glares at you, and he will spend 2 sorcery points, and he's going to use a bonus action to quicken poison spray. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, as he just opens his mouth and spits out poison in a cone.
Can I use my Scion? There's like the thing that I concentrate on all day to succeed on a saving throw. I have it under damage reduction. It's not prescience. It's Broad Horizons, Freedom Mantle. No. Tower Vine Rail. Oh, I have side ice. Okay. If I have to say beforehand if I'm going to use a side ice, if I fail, I'm going to use a side ice.
Yep, you can, before I tell you if it passes or fails, but after you see the number, you can choose to add your side dice using your reaction.
I'm not going to use my side ice. I rolled a 17.
Okay, 17 saves. With his action, he's going to do the same thing, because that's a cantrip. So go ahead and roll it again.
That is... At least beside us here. It was 21, so I'm not going to use it.
as he just sprays that poison at you, but you just sort of close your eyes and duck underneath the cone of poison he releases twice.
I learned poison spray in freshman year.
Rin.
All right, let's see. Scion can take out the shifter. He's barbarian. I will try to go stabilize Cole, I guess, and we'll see how lucky I get with the dice.
You don't want to attack with your sword?
No, we need to save the NPC that we were requested to talk to. And we can't really talk to him if he's dead.
As you run up to Cole, you see that he is stabilized.
Okay. So I don't need to use my action?
Nope.
Okay. Let's see, my movement. I was here. That's 20. Okay, I had enough movement to get here then. Let's see. He's not dead, so I can't step over his corpse. I gotta go around this way. 20, 40. That's my movement speed.
You have advantage on these attacks because he is stunned.
The Acolyte?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. He's around the corner. I didn't realize you could see him. Okay.
That's why Yelena moved to the position she's at, so she could barely see him with 3/4 cover.
Okay, cool.
It does mean advantage.
Okay.
So a 26 is going to hit for 21, and with that first swing, that's enough to take him out.
Okay. That's my turn. I don't really have anything as a bonus action.
All right, Loxus.
Looks at Sharn, who's itching for a fight, and Vetch itching for another fight. Like, yeah, you guys got this. And then runs over here, and he's going to flick a card at the Kobold Sorcerer.
Let's see it.
21.
Yeah, 21's going to hit. Can't even shield out of it. For 4 points of damage, are you using this blasting cantrip? Are you pushing him? No.
Yeah, I can.
You throw out this card, and he slams into the wall behind him.
That is turn.
Some lady starts singing out of a window. Scion, it's your turn.
Finally, Scion is going to use his Guardian Poleaxe for the first time ever on this shifter.
So as you run up, you draw that Guardian Poleaxe. You swing it high above your head. Come down on the shifter. Go ahead and take your roll +2. A 12 will not connect.
Oh no, oh no. We can't do this on the very first roll, so I'm going to use the hero point. Just because it's my very first roll.
Okay.
Otherwise I'd save it, but...
Go ahead and roll a d6 for me. 14 is what you needed to hit this shifter. It has an armor class of 14.
Oh, alright.
As you hit for 7 points of slashing damage.
And I'll use the...
Your rage isn't turned on. You should be adding a d4 to this. Roll a d4. Laser Alarm of Barbarian, instead of having a static +2, gets to have a d4 for rage damage, which is nice because that means that it doubles on a crit.
Okay. So do I get my... I got a 2, so do I get my hero point back then? Okay.
No. It's to damage. It's an extra 2 points of damage.
Okay. 2 points, and then I will also, because this Guardian Poleaxe has the hafted feat, so I'll use my bonus action to hit him with the butt end of it.
Nice. Combining the hafted property with the Polar Master gives you a d8 on that dice instead of the d4. So let's see that attack roll. +2. 17's going to hit for 6 points of damage. 6 points is enough. As you come around with the back end of this poleaxe and you crack it across her head, and you see her feline features fade back into the almost human woman, and she hits the ground. Her jaw looks broken.
Alright. I haven't moved, so I'm going to move 5, 10, 20, 25, 30 feet to this sorcerer, and yeah, I'm not going to say anything smart. Not yet.
Okay.
That's on me, so yeah, Elena.
Would it be possible when I see Scion running this way, I'll even use my reaction for it, to tell him to stay back there for a second?
Okay.
Go back. Don't come this way. I'm about to do something.
Okay. No, I'll go back. So I get warned not to run this way.
I'll even spin my reaction.
So you don't want me just running the line, or okay?
No, just stay right there is good.
I get ready to run towards the Elena and get a mental little thump. Shh, stop!
Turn around.
He does the puppy turn around.
Yelena, it is your turn.
Sonic boom. Let's see. gonna upcast it. Just gonna add the extra dice to it. Boom! I'm gonna do the 15-foot cone in front of me.
Let's see what we've got here.
Yep. That fails.
Uh, 5 foot wide. Nope, a 15-foot cone. He makes a con save, or he's going to take 13 points of thunder damage. Oof. Save for half. He gets 6. So you turn around and you release this sonic boom as you amplify an amplified psychic scream in that direction, reverberating every single air molecule for 13 thunder damage. He takes every bit of it.
All right. Bonus action, seeing defensive.
Right, Vetch is going to run up, and when he does run up, yeah, I mean, he's going to swing twice. No reason to change. Slam, slam with flanking from you. So we've got an 18 to hit and a 27 to hit as he gives the old 1-2 for 11 points of bludgeoning damage to the Kobold Scale Sorcerer. That shifters out. The Kobold Scale Sorcerer doesn't like this. Yeah, he is going to bonus action cast Expeditious Retreat on himself, action Disengage, and he's going to start running. No. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. As he just bolts past Rin and Sod, running for his life. Rin, this kobold runs past you. He says, I've got to get to Crizzle. All right, Rose, it is your turn.
30 feet. 40 feet. Do I have momentum at this level yet or no?
Yes.
Okay. Straight line, huh? So I gotta go this way is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Barely enough movement.
35 feet will get you there.
Yeah, barely enough movement. 10 to hit, we'll miss.
You have advantage. Sod is giving you advantage.
Oh, okay.
That will hit.
Tell me how you want to do this.
That's the one that downed me twice, isn't it? Right? That's the one that downed me twice?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Yeah, then I'm just gonna cut off his head. He's the reason that guy took my sword.
No, that was one of the guys over here. This is the Scale Sorcerer that you're attacking, who's been blasting people with magic.
He downed me twice with that Scorching Ray thing.
Yes, he did.
Oh, so no, he downed me twice. He's the reason that guy looted me, is because he downed me 2 times with the first level spell.
Second level, like Scorching Ray.
Is it second level?
It is, yeah.
Oh. Good for him for having second level spells.
Yeah.
That hurts.
So as you come up, it is very easy. You don't even have to make a religion check. Because he is wearing a regalia venerating the Dark Six, which is the sort of group of evil gods in Eberron that are counter to the group of good gods, the Pantheon. The Dark Six, but Daask, the Monster Guild, right? These monstrous races. Because this acolyte is a kobold. They all sort of venerate the Dark Six as a whole, because they say that it opposes civilization more so than actual evil things. But he bears that symbol of the Dark Six. As you go over, Rin, you see Vetch is tending to Cole and himself.
Sean is going to go over there, and he's going to use his celestial healing hands.
He's already at full health, but thank you.
No, can't he touch Cole?
Cole is already at full health, but
okay, all right, never mind then.
And Vetch will go over and heal Loxus as well. You get +8 Loxus as he pulls out his medical kit and starts tending wounds.
I'm gonna search the shifter's body.
Okay, you search this shifter's body. What you find is a small book written in a strange language, and you also find She had 2 short swords. In addition, if you were able to roll all of these kobolds, you will find 20 gold pieces worth of loot in coinage. And most importantly, on the sorcerer, you're able to recover the material component for the scorching, or for the chromatic orb spell, which is very expensive at level 1, because that's what he was doing. It is a diamond worth 50 gold pieces. So you can sell it or use it as a spell component. That's your choice. All right. So Cole wakes up and looks towards you, Rin, and says, So we're not dead yet. You saved me. You weren't with Daask.
No, we're not.
Who are you?
Sergeant Vilroy sent us, just as I said, and threw a rock at you. That also said.
All I know is that you threw a rock at the back of my head while I was running away.
We hinted at it in the tavern, but someone who's supposed to be giving up information to a Sharn Watch isn't something I want to go shouting in a room full of people that might be trying to kill you.
Why would I meet you somewhere where people want to kill me?
I don't know why people make decisions they do.
Clearly. You guys are in a private alleyway because you just got jumped by Daask. But Cole looks at you and says, Why did Sergeant Vilroy not come?
She also thought it'd be a little on the nose if the Sergeant of the Watch went somewhere. It'd be a little more obvious if someone as well known as her went besides us, who are kind of, not as important as the Sergeant of the entire Watch.
Okay. So you're here to take my report?
Yes, we are.
Okay. Well.
And to help you, to escort you to her yourself. Because she wants to hear your report in person too. But it's weird. I don't get paid to think about anything.
I can tell. Your talents lie elsewhere, it seems.
Yes.
Sean looks at all the wizards and says,
Your talents as well.
Yeah, well, all these wizards, one of you guys should be writing this down, because I know reports from are supposed to be written down.
Cole pulls out an ink pen and paper. It's like, fine.
Okay. After the end of the war, times have been rough for my people. We were created to be nothing more than soldiers, and now there's no war to be a soldier in. Until the Treaty of Thronehold passed, we weren't even seen as people. But minds change slower than laws, and laws change plenty slow as they are. So, when my friend Razor and I heard about a job hiring warforged and paying well, we jumped at the chance to go. Even more so when we found out that we would be working for a dragon-marked Scion on official business for House Orien. He offered to pay us an obscene amount of money, but it wasn't what he said it was. Alden Orien is recruiting out-of-work warforged to scour the ruins of old Sharn for something. He said it was this secret research gathering mission, but when we got there was nothing but Daask thugs. And it was less a job and more work at the end of a whip. Whenever my friend Razor said that we deserve breaks and time off just like anyone else, that ogre ripped his head off and murdered him in front of us. They have a little boy there, a little human boy from the noble house, tied up. That might make you actually care enough to go help the warforged.
Oh, I care about, because he just randomly killed a person. But yeah, the kid's better.
When I tried to escape, she ripped off my arm. Because as a reminder, Cole is a black warforged with one arm.
I was about to say, I looked down at the arm. Lack thereof of arm.
And now Daask is hunting me down. I wasn't kidnapped. House Orien was funding people to go work there for Daask. And they had a little noble boy tied up.
Get the little noble boy's name? Yeah. It also depends on how many nobles are wanting to make that public.
None of you have heard in the news here in Sharn about a noble missing a child.
I'm sure they wouldn't have advertised it. Maybe the sergeant knows and is keeping it under wraps.
Yeah.
But this does sound like something she'd want to know.
Oh, most definitely.
I'm sorry that I ran. I thought you were going to kill me. Please help.
Could you make a map? Could you make a map of where this place is?
Please help. Razor and I have been together since the last war. And I miss him terribly.
That sounds good enough to take to the sergeant. Make sure we have a map of where to go.
I don't have a map to get there.
Can you give Locus directions?
No.
Well, let's get you at least to the sergeant safely, and we'll ask her for more information. See where to go from there.
I imagine that you would go and talk to the noble that hired me.
I like taking things step by step. It's less confusing that way, and I think the first step is to get you to the sergeant.
At least somewhere safer, and she's a little bit safer than, on the street with thugs.
All right, so with relatively little effort, you guys are able to take a short rest, and while you're traveling to meet back up with Sergeant Vilroy. So go ahead and mark your short rest resources accordingly.
I don't think I have any yet, do I?
You have a couple maneuvers, I think.
I haven't used any though.
Ah, fair enough.
I didn't have my sword for this last fight for most of it, and the other ones just haven't been relevant.
Yep. Yeah, your racial feature gives you once per long rest. Your feat gives you 1 extra use, and they recharge on a short rest instead, so 2 per short rest. So you go back to Sergeant Vilroy, and sitting there, she looks to you, and she says, I see that you've met my acquaintances. Very good, you showed up on time, and you met the person you were supposed to meet, and there was no problems. So, Cole, wait outside while I talk to my associates. And Cole goes and stands right outside the door, like a warforged. What do I need to know?
House Orien is up to something. Halden de Orien is hiring a bunch of defunct warforged and old warforged veterans, and they're sending them for jobs and offering to pay a bunch. But it turns out it's just Daask using them as slaves and tearing them apart. And then Cole said he escaped, but he also saw while he was in there a human noble child. Do you know of anybody who's missing? Perchance?
No, but the Dorians, most of them live in the upper central plateau on the Mythful Tower. You said, which one is it? Halden de Orien. He was widowed. Well, sounds like that's the next step in your investigation.
It's officially being handed off to us? Understood.
Good work. I'll keep Cole here and see if I can uncover anything else. You have anything else to report?
Daask tried to kill him when we went to talk to him.
Oh. And you made it out of that scrap alive.
That's a
Mostly.
loose way to put it.
Well, I imagine the alternative would be there to be less of you here.
There were for a couple seconds, and then we came back. But it was very questionable for a while. But they're very, very adamant about making sure he didn't make it out of there, prioritizing taking him out at all means necessary.
He'll need protection.
I'll
They
make
were
sure
not
that he
happy.
gets it. Well, I'll make sure that he gets it. Were you able to capture or interrogate any of them?
Sadly,
No.
no.
They all went
Damn.
down fighting.
I should have known better than to think mercenaries would be able to capture someone alive. I don't blame you. Like myself, probably not show any sort of restraint if they were actively trying to murder me.
Didn't one of the kobolds DM say a name?
They did.
Frizzle
was-
Declaw.
I have it written down.
Frizzle Declaw, and I'll say that as the name one of the
Frizzle
kobolds
Declaw.
said.
Grizzle. Ugh.
Yep.
Grizzle
That's the name.
Declaw.
And they were led by a shifter. A cat shifter.
Yep, there was a shifter.
That sounds like Hound. She usually runs a lot of low-grade crimes for them.
A cat named Hound? There has to be some mental damage there.
She's a shifter. But Grizzle's got his dirty little claws in just about every pie I could imagine. Likes to walk around in a fancy suit with a monocle. Thinks he's a big shot.
Oh, didn't we meet somebody like that?
What did we do? I don't remember.
Well, I don't know what you did, but if you're on the wrong side of Grizzle Declaw, you better watch your back.
Why does he hate us so much?
He's one of the underbosses for Daask. But if he is involved in this, perhaps you'll be able to. Right. And she pulls out a big cigar and she lights it and she starts smoking and she goes, perhaps you'd be able to, starts coughing a lot. And it says, get the evidence needed to put that jerk down for good. You said you got some personal grudge against him?
Well, he did push us off a railing.
That sounds like a pretty big grudge.
I mean, he wanted to kill us. We pissed him off enough to... That doesn't seem like a... I don't know the guy, but, you know, it seems like a... You don't just randomly kill someone if you don't just... for minor inconvenience.
Now, I talked to Lahara, and she told me that you all had played Sharn Chicken and you won that, and that is stupid. But brave. But stupid.
Agreed.
But brave. And by all accounts, you fulfilled your contract. You brought me coal, you could turn around, step off, and leave this investigation where it's at right now. And I'll pay you fair for the work that you did. But I'll be square with you. I'm going to turn around and have to hire someone else to do this, and explain to them everything you already know. I'd rather just hire you.
I think I speak for everyone. Because of that noble kid, we're gonna see this to the end. At least to protect him. Save him. So... And...
Sean's gonna scratch his head. Doesn't she have to hire us through the guild, not direct? I don't want to get in trouble.
Paperwork is...
I can handle all of that on the back end. That's Lahara's headache, not mine. My headache is trying to figure out where the center point of missing children, warforged murder, and a Dragonmark house lies, and how Grizzle Declaw fits into the middle of all of this. A lot of folks around here, they don't give two thoughts about the warforged, but they're people just like you and me. His murder should not go unsolved. Not whenever there's a fresh trail like this. Takes a bunch of big puffs of the stogie, starts coughing out a lung. With that, I guess you're on your way to the Upper Central Plateau, to the Mithril Tower.
Seems that way.
You have any information on Alden that we would need before we go talk to him?
I know that he stays at the Unicorn Estate, filled with guards.
Unicorn. Okay.
Oh, I like unicorns.
House Orien, you know, they love their unicorns. He's usually really charming and kind. Yeah. He's got some sort of bodyguard. Real tough SOP. Kind of like you, and she points at Vetch. Likes to handle things with his mitts instead of weapons or magic. But I don't imagine you're gonna start a war with House Orien. You're just gonna go and talk to him.
Sean looks over at Red and Helena. Okay.
I'm gonna write it down on my. I write it. Ren will write it down on her hand just to make sure she remembers. Keep blade up. Got it. Don't pull out intimidating giant blade. Understood.
Well, my pole arm is... It's my walking stick.
Keep cards in pocket. Got it.
Apparently, when people see the giant elven murder blade, people get a little weird.
All right, so you guys leave the office, and when you do, you hear her, Sergeant Filroy say, "All right, Cole, come on in. Have a seat. Let's have a talk. Close the door on your way out." You guys leave. You secure your passage towards the upper central plateau. High to the very top of the Mithril Tower, Sharn's most desirable downtown residential district. All the way in the upper central plateau, where you can't even see the central because of the clouds. The only thing you can see is the top of the clouds and a few towers poking through, and then the distance. Many of the grand homes in Mithril Tower are true to the district's name, boasting mithril decoration and filigree amongst its architecture. Actual mithril. The Sharn Watch seems to be everywhere in this neighborhood, full of busy Scions climbing into sky coaches, hosting opulent parties, and showing off their latest purchases at all hours of the day. Unicorn Estate has a grand unicorn statue and unicorn-shaped topiaries adorning the yard beyond an open iron-wrought gate. Flanking this gate are 2 guards in House Orien livery. Each wears a beautiful helmet shaped like the head of a unicorn. The magnificent marble home is clearly owned by one of the city's wealthiest families. Seated on the patio couch are 2 figures engaged in quiet conversation. A haggard man in his late 30s, and an attentive Kalashtar who holds a rose-colored crystal in his hands. 2 more guards dressed like the ones at the gates stand nearby. As you approach the 2 guards near the open gate, they nod and they say, "Welcome to the Unicorn Estate." They don't stop you.
I'm just gonna nod and walk through.
I was gonna look at Bryn and say, if they fall and trip, do they break their necks with that damn horn in the front of their head?
If there's any way with my sonokinesis I can silence all of them. Yeah, don't make it to where the sound waves don't reach.
As you approach, the 2 guards from the side walk up, and they say, your business?
I'm going to ping inside of Ren and
No solicitors.
Laxus
What's your
and-
business?
You're so mean.
I mean, they're not going to know that you're telepathic. They just know that they ask you a question you're not answering.
Yeah. I'm gonna just produce the writ of authorization. We're just here to ask Alden a few questions. That's all.
He takes the writ and he starts reading it carefully. Now you have time to talk.
Like, okay, guys, what's the strategy? Do we just come right out and be like, are you enslaving Warforged? Or are we going to ask him about... Actually, you know what? Let's play it off like we're looking for the same job as the Warforged. We heard it from a Warforged that he's hiring and paying well. And I'm looking for field experience.
Yeah, but we have a writ from the Sharn guard, though. That might have been better had we not had shown the writ from the...
It's time to talk, at least.
We could say we're investigating and frame it on his enemies, and say we need help.
Daask is just horribly dastardly. Do you want to bring up Daask or no? Who are his enemies? Who are House Orien enemies? Would I know? Real quick,
Yeah,
do I
so-
need to make like a history
Make me a
check?
history check.
Guidance. Or no, guidance is magical. Can't do that here. Never mind. Can't set a spell.
16.
16. House Orien, all of the Dragonmark House publicly have a very demeanor of, we do our thing, you do your thing. House Orien is the mark of passage, and they deal with transportation, and they created and maintain the lightning rails, as well as very rare teleportation circles all throughout Corvair. Recently, though, House Orien and House Lyrindar, the Mark of the Storm, have produced a sort of rivalry because of the airships.
Okay.
House Lyrindar historically has dealt in sea travel, but now they do overland travel because of the invention of the airships 15 years ago. There is a big legal case actively going on right now because, with your 16, House Dorian states that since they use the elemental ring technology that House Orien uses for the lightning rail, that they should have some sort of presence in the maintenance and maintaining of the air fleets and the skyships, whereas House Lyrandar says that House Dorian had the elemental rings created for them by the Mark of Making House Kenneth, just like House Lyrandar did. So they don't owe them a thing. You asked a very big question without realizing it. So that's their big rivals publicly, is House Orien and House Lyrandar. However, the houses maintain a you do your thing and we don't interfere in it.
So do we want to go in with House Lyrandar's going up? We have some intel that we want to check out, that maybe House Lyrandar is going after one of your assets, and that a warforged told us about your prospects that you have, that you're hiring them for, and so we wanted to check that out and make sure it's secure on behalf of the Watch.
I wouldn't go openly against the other house, just because that might get them to post war, and we don't want to start a war against the houses. Okay. But I would subtly hint about it, or as obvious as possible, but never say what house it is, but let them draw their own conclusions about it. You know what I mean? Like, don't say House Lyrandar, but say we have some intel that we're not at liberty, to discuss given the ongoing investigation that points us that some of your assets, we want to make sure that you haven't had any weird, problems with your assets being taken or what, and let them draw their own conclusions so it's on them and not us. But heavily hint at that's who it is. That way, if the sergeant's like, oh, well, you set up a war against the house, it's like, well, no, they did that. They just misunderstood what we said, kind of thing. You know what I mean? We don't want to be at fault for a war against the two houses, but if they happen to think that it's House Lyrandar all on their own, that's not our fault. But it also will get them to react in a way to see what they do, whether it's, oh, let's shore up this thing, and if we see more people, or more warforges, getting the job that, Cole had, and, going to guard this warehouse more or something else, or if people more warforged go missing or something, then we know what side it's on.
Sean's just rubbing his temple. He's like, my head is hurting.
Just stand there and be pretty, Sean. So we have some intel that some of your assets may be at risk, specifically one that you've been hiring the warforged for. We can't go into further detail, but we would like to investigate this area if possible.
Yeah, it's currently an ongoing investigation. Any information to help us? Any information to help us catch those that are apprehended on our suspect list would be great. And not to make it seem like it's not them. Like, oh, well, like we need your aid in intel in this, given your vast resources to help us bring down a group that might be.
I'm gonna need you guys to stand behind me too, because if this Kalashtar tries any mind games, I want her aiming her mind games at me and not y'all.
Okay.
If the Kalashtar tries any mind games, we'll play my kind of game.
Does that mean you cast fist too?
Yes, I'm going to give Kalashtar a good fisting. So the guard looks at you and says, this seems to be in order. Master Alden, representatives of the Sharn Watch to see you, sir. And Alden Dorian says, come on. Hurry up, what's this about? I don't have all day, I'm a very busy man. Well, good, hurry up, what's this about? Let's go. I'm in the middle of something important.
We have some intel that some of your assets may be at risk, specifically one that you've been hiring the warforged for. We can't go into further detail, but we would like to investigate this area if possible, with your permission, of course. Your help would be much appreciated.
Right, warforged. And he looks towards the Kalashtar, and the Kalashtar looks at him, and they don't say anything for a long time as they stare each other deeply.
Care to share with the class?
Daask, are they married?
We do not wish to get in the way. We just want to make sure that your assets are safe. Of course.
You mentioned warforged. What warforged?
Have you not been soliciting warforged for jobs? We hear you've been paying them very well.
Where did you hear such a thing? And he picks up some papers and he starts examining them.
It's really quite generous of your house to support these poor veterans.
I mean, especially after that. What's the name of the treaty?
The Treaty of Thronehold.
Yeah, that treaty.
The Watch respects your generosity and would like to further aid you and to ensure that your
Watch the
assets remain
Watch.
protected.
And I'm not going to do it because it's going to sound horrible. But he puts his fist over his mouth and he screams. But he does it much louder. That muffled scream.
Oh.
I muffle it before it gets to my ears a little bit because I can control sound. A 10-foot bubble.
Look, I didn't want any of this. But they took my boy. They took Caden a month ago. I tucked him in, and he was gone the next morning with a letter. Anything I do means that they're going to hurt my son.
Why didn't you come to us sooner? Second, okay, who took him?
Because if I take a step outside of my schedule and go talk to some guards, they're going to know. They're watching me. They're watching me right now. And he looks around. And you can see this man looks very tired.
Does the Kalashtar react at all when he said they're watching me?
The Kalashtar just
insight?
sort of reaches over and puts a hand on his friend's shoulder and pats. He says, "There's no one watching you right now."
I guess he would know. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so when we leave here, we make it seem like it was we know nothing about this, and then we go bring back his kid?
A couple days after Caden disappeared, a giant ogre shows up at my door and said that she needs expendable labor and easy transit of goods. And as long as I did what she said, Caden would be returned unharmed when the business was done. But it's been a month. If I back out of the deal, she said she was going to visit horrors on my son that would make the Mockery sick. The Mockery is one of the Dark Six gods. He immediately starts crying.
Okay. I'm gonna turn to the Kalashtar and ask the same question. Do you have any idea where she might have him?
The Kalashtar stares at you deeply, and you feel something open in your mind as he starts speaking telepathically to you. And he says,
Okay.
To all of you, you hear this. I have no doubt that Caden will die, regardless of Alden's actions or decisions. Please, save Caden and return him to his father. House Orien would owe you a great debt, and you see how broken this man is. There is an enclosed lift 5 buildings north of this estate. Look for the Medusa inside. Make sure you are alone, as this lift will take you down to the dig site, and hopefully to where Caden is being kept. The kidnapper had asked us to hire warforged laborers, preferably immigrants that would not be missed. They are digging for something in a sparsely inhabited area of Old Sharn.
Sean's thinking real hard. All these guards knew because if this guy would kidnap your son, that sounds like almost like an inside job. These guards might be bad.
Also remember how much resource that Daask had that we just fought. They almost took us out real quick. They have a lot of spellcasters. But yeah, I would also look at the guards too. The Kalashtar can read minds. Surely he can figure out if there's a bad egg.
Have you further questions to ask?
Do you know anything about their numbers beyond the ogre?
No, but I am certain that after Caden is rescued, Alden can use his resources to help you track down the kidnappers. To the last.
As soon as the kid's out of harm's way, yeah.
All the fury of House Orien would be upon them with you at the tip of the spear, and your participation would not go forgotten or unrewarded.
John stands up a little straighter, shimmies his kilt.
Who all knows of Caden's disappearance?
Alden has not even informed his wife yet, Lady Ilyana.
Been gone a month?
How does she not know in a month?
Lady Ilyana does not live in Sharn. She lives in Fairhaven with her sister. They are separated. It is very messy.
Only people in the house would know that the son would have even been here, not here.
Yes, and I have interrogated the guards thoroughly.
Have any of the guards been missing in the last month?
No.
That you haven't been able to interrogate or locate? Okay, so they've all been accounted for. It may not have been an inside job after all.
We found feathers inside Caden's room. I believe Daask used their harpies. They have monsters of all flavor. But it seems you have monsters too. And he looks at Loxus and Vetch.
Foxus is just a halfling.
Mm-hmm.
Glashtar knows.
Yep. Yeah.
Have you further questions? Good day. And he says that part out loud.
Thanks for your time.
I imagine if someone was casing the outside of this house, keeping an eye on to see if this guy had left or gone or deviated from his schedule, they would not be able to see what was on the paper, right? Unless they were close.
That makes sense.
So we should pretend that it wasn't a writ on the paper, and we should pretend it was something for your school, Yelena. That way we don't put too many people off on edge if they're watching, because if they know that we're got a writ from the for the Sharn Watch or something, because if we put them off that we're working for the Sharn Watch, they're going to know that they talk to the police, and it's effectively the police. And if they're talking to the police, even if they didn't say anything, they're going to assume they did, because why else would the Sharn Watch be there?
You're charging him for teaching, even though he didn't show up.
So we should go with your idea of like a coupon or a fun rate. You know, say it loudly though when we walk out. That way we can like play it off, and then we should go. Maybe take some time to prepare, like a little bit to prepare, and then go.
Thank you, House Orien, for your generosity. The Moorgrave University Falconry Club appreciates your donation.
Alden gets up crying and stumbles inside, leaning on Vishtai, the Kalashtar.
He really cares so much about the falcons. It's beautiful.
Relocating the birds of Sharn to their
away from the lightning
habitat.
rails.
Yep, to their natural habitat. Yeah, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll
saving them from the airships.
And the two of us will talk about it loudly as we go somewhere else to.
Yeah. You guys step out, then you go where you were directed?
No, we take a little time to prepare, or maybe case it first. Can we ask Vetch to see if he sees anyone watching as we walk away, as me and Yelena talk?
Okay, go ahead.
My perception's really good too. I'm going to do a perception check.
Yeah, there's no one watching.
They plus 10, I get a 29.
Okay, good.
The only people watching you are the guards that you can see that are dressed in unicorn heads. Well, yeah, their helmets are shaped like unicorn heads.
I tell you, when they trip, they break their necks. It's horrible.
That's what he was
It's a
talking
horrible
Maybe
design.
they make them out of rubber, the unicorn part.
They are not. They are sharpened.
They use them as weapons. That's scary.
All right. So you follow Vishtai's directions, and you said you wanted to case the joint?
I think we should. I think only a few of us should go to case it, though. Not all of us, just in case, because I don't want them to notice all of us.
Yeah, how's Vetch's perception?
I mean, almost as good as yours.
I think you and Vetch should go, because it seems like y'all are the ones good at this.
Two things. Did we get paid by the any more money by the sergeant?
Nope.
And can we find healing potions or buy any?
You can, yes. They're 50 gold pieces each. You did not get paid.
Nope.
Okay. And I only got 25 gold pieces, so.
Yep.
We have a diamond that we can sell for 50.
Unless you want to keep that for spell components.
That's chromatic orb spell component. I mean, I don't know which one of you may or may not be able to cast that.
I mean,
Rose should be able to.
I'm not a wizard. My first level's not in wizard. Yeah, that's why I haven't been able to do anything wizard-like. I've done a lot poorly.
She just hasn't done it wizard-like. Alright, me and Vetch are gonna go investigate this. Let's see, it's 5 buildings down. You guys probably should stay like 2 buildings
I was gonna stay further down than that. Because 2 buildings isn't really that far.
Okay.
What is down this I'm not familiar with Sharn,
Right.
so what's down this street to know that where we could go?
You are in this noble district, and you guys are looking for a lift, for an elevator, and it's effectively a magical elevator that goes between the layers of Sharn. These are very common in the city. But especially, like, this is, like, I'm trying to think of a video game reference that you would understand, but
You know,
it's
like Bossing
the
Say,
noble
the middle ring is the nobles, and it gets poorer and poorer the
yeah.
further you go out.
Yeah.
It's like that.
And the farther down.
Mm-hmm. further down you are into the ground, the worse it is.
So you go to case out this joint. What's your passive perception? Should be like a 19, it looks like, or 20.
It's a 20.
All right, in that case, as you go down, you see that this lift, it is an enclosed lift, and currently the 2 double doors are closed, and at the nearby button for the lift, there's a sign that says "out of order," and the lift is shaking.
There any anything that?
Are you there?
Well, I'm not looking at the lift itself. I'm looking the 4 blocks away to see if there's like a park or a park bench that Sean can sit on.
Sure, there's enough place for you to find some place to sit. There's not a whole lot of places for you to like vagabond out, right? Because this place is covered in guards. But
so, is there a place for me and Vetch to hide? I know Vetch can squeeze into wherever, so his stealth is probably awesome. I have advantage with stealth, or I'm proficient in stealth. I'm proficient in stealth.
yeah, you're proficient. Make me a stealth check. 10. You do your best.
I go behind a corner and just kind of peek my head out.
You go behind
my
a light
horns and
pole
pink skin
and
make
you
it hard.
poke your head out every so often.
Is it that bad? Is a 10 that bad at level 1?
It is okay. It is
And a
okay.
light pole is okay? A light pole is okay.
I'm just sitting down and trying to be
You're
nondescript
skinny.
stealthy.
You're way over there. Nobody
But-
can see you way over there.
But that's what you see. You see this lift as it was described, and there's a sign over the button that says "out of order."
See, can I wait here for a bit and see if anybody goes down or comes up out of it?
Nobody goes down or comes out of it. It is just shaking.
Does it look like stable? Like, will we die if we go in it? Ren, are you a bard or an artificer?
Artificer.
Artificer friend. Want to come take a look at this lift and make sure we won't plummet to our deaths immediately?
Yeah, did you find the Medusa?
Oh, that's right. I forgot about the Medusa. I look around
We're
for a
gonna go back
Medusa
to-
head.
Playing cards with Sean in the while we're walking around or something, trying to look inconspicuous, or at least like we're not associated with them.
I have
I have a whole
good
deck of
stealth.
cards. You guys.
You actually have cards. Yeah, we'll play cards while they do stuff.
What Vishtai
Yeah.
said exactly was look for the Medusa inside.
Inside. Okay. I'm going to make sure I'm alone and then peek my head into the lift without getting inside of it. Kind of like,
The double doors are closed.
oh,
There's an elevator.
all right. Well,
Pry it open. Do you hit the button? Do you
I'm going to hit the button. I mean, it says out of order. Bing. I can see if the door's open.
you press the button, and the double doors in the enclosed lift car open. When they open, inside, you see a 15-foot cube made of stone with etchings of unicorn patterns covering the walls. A magic orb in the ceiling illuminates the rift. 2 young adults, one shifter and one well-dressed human, are nose to nose. Probably, most likely, having a very difficult conversation because they are out of breath and the heat in the room is unbearable. They're cradling each other in the corner. They are absorbed fully in each other and take no notice of you as you open the doors.
Can I, like, move over to the side out of their view?
They don't
Just
see
kind of wait
you.
for them to come out and ready an action and then just... Alright, my telepathy only works 30 feet away, so you guys are 5 buildings down, and I don't
Yeah.
suppose each building
No.
is only 6 feet wide.
No. You wait.
I'm gonna wave.
They don't notice you. And after a while, the doors close, and when the doors close, the lift starts to shake again.
Oh, awesome. Okay, I'm gonna... Who's faster, me or Vetch?
Vetch.
I guess... I'll be like, Vetch, go get them. Go.
Vetch will use a bonus action and cast Quickling Step. And
Come
then,
on, you want to say it? Vetch.
No, that feels mean. Probably gets picked
Vetch,
all the
vetch.
time.
and he will run 130 feet in a round. Every round.
Love it.
Very quickly, he will go to you and he'll say, come on, it's time. And then he runs back just as fast. His legs unnaturally long and quick.
So we could love our way down, but I don't want to do that. That's not gonna. Well, no, we probably should actually, because we're not trying to fight everybody. We're just trying to get down. Does anybody have any way to like make people
Yes,
sleepy?
I hit them.
Okay, let's send them in. I was hoping for a sleep spell, but I guess that works too. Let me double check and make sure I don't have anything.
I can make them sleep permanently.
I have illusions. I have a lot of illusions. I have disguise self. I have command. I wish I knew what the ogre looked like. Then I could be like, bleh. Silent image. Query. Let's see. Gift of Owl Clarity. I could neural lock both of them, but I kind of want to save that for when we get downstairs.
Let's just tell them to leave.
I suppose with enough confidence, I probably could. I press the button again. Now that everybody's here. Bing.
Yep, everyone gets there. You press the button again. Unfortunately, there must be a heat wave because now they're not wearing shirts.
Wait. Hey, lovebirds, scram.
What? This is a public place. Get lost.
You get lost. There's an alleyway over there.
But we met on this lift. Look, there's no reason to cause a problem. Everything's fine. Just give them some money and they'll leave. Look, they're poor. Fine. How much money do I have to pay you for you to get lost and leave me alone?
None. I just need to use the lift. You can use it again once we're down.
It's out of order. It's broke.
It is not.
There's a sign.
The door opened. You guys are in it.
Make for me a diplomacy or intimidation check.
John's going to be scowling behind
It's a
her.
diplomacy check.
Persuasion.
I'm sorry. Wait.
Persuasion?
He means persuasion.
I can speak Pathfinder.
Pathfinder. I was gonna say Logan has to translate Pathfinder for
I can
everyone.
Pathfinder. I can do it.
Something.
You know that's
It's
the bad thing is it says DC the number charisma, diplomacy, or intimidation in this book.
I think I have something with deception that I can use, but no, it's not at this level. Dang it!
Nope.
Later.
And you gave
Deception
away
will
your
be
other
great.
deception thing because you wanted sonokinesis.
Yeah, I'll get
I
that.
could help
in a
with
bit. You just
intimidation.
wait. See.
I can help with intimidation.
Oh wait, I cast guidance on myself real quick. I'm gonna do a deception check.
A 7, a 5.
9. 5?
A deception is not an intelligence check.
Oh, that's right. I added it.
Yep. But he says, "No, this is a violation of my constitutional rights. I'm going to get the guards," and they stomp off.
I'm just gonna go down the lift. It's gonna be better if we have the guards with us down there, low key. Everybody quick. Hop in. We have our writ too, so.
As you enter the lift with your passive perception, it is easy for you to notice that amongst all of these carved unicorns inside this lift, one of these things is not like the other. And you see that there is a carved Medusa engraved. No, it's not on one of the buttons. There is a panel. And on this panel, the only carving is a Medusa head. It looks like a panel. It's a metal wall panel, so you'll have to... or a stone wall panel, so you'd have to pry it off.
Okay.
Didn't this say touch the Medusa?
If it doesn't come off easily, then it
No,
probably
he said look for
isn't
it.
the normal mode to
for
get
it.
down there.
You found it.
The words that I had.
Sean punches the Medusa.
Yay!
Sean, make me
This is
an
the right
athletics
lift.
check.
Do we just go down to the bottom? I guess.
Sean, you reach down and you punch that Medusa head, and when you do, it bends, and behind it you can see that there is a sparking dragon shard.
Found it!
If you are proficient in the Arcana skill, or an artificer, you know that this dragon shard and the wires control the movement of this lift. However, it's not supposed to spark like that. It looks like something recently broke it.
Ren, can you tinker with this a bit?
Is that something I'm able to do?
Yeah, go ahead and make for me an Arcana check or Investigation check, your choice. As you bend down and you look at this, and I'll give you advantage on the roll, because you are an Artificer.
Okay.
30? Or 29?
A 29. You know that this dragon shard has a loose wire, and as you take a close look at this dragon shard, the wires are attached into the dragon shard at different points that are small little pinprick holes, and there is a loose wire that is sparking, and there is an empty pinprick hole. It would be trivial for you to reconnect this wire, and when you do, all the lights on the lift change color, it stops vibrating, and you feel like it is in working order.
Okay.
The lift doors immediately close, and the lift starts descending.
I was gonna see if I would have been able to tell how it got messed up, if it was like intentionally someone did it with the intent of it being able to be fixed, or someone just cut it haphazardly without knowing what to do.
It does not look cut. It looks like it has been purposefully removed, and you can see scratch marks along the edge of the pinprick like it has been badly put in and out many times.
Okay, so after every time someone removes it to make sure it's not in use.
The lift shakes and rattles, and it goes down and descends and then moves laterally and sideways. You feel yourself move all over the skyways of Sharn in many different directions, until finally it shakes and stops. And when it shakes and stops, the doors open, and when they open, you see you are in Lower Sharn, and there is a bugbear staring at you. What are you doing? Get out. And Vetch looks at the bugbear and says something in Goblin. Anybody speak Goblin? Well, you definitely speak this language, as Vetch is going to attack twice. Oof. This guy seems very surprised. Where is his? Let's see. Oof. Okay, so that is a crit with the first one. So that'll be 8 plus 8 plus 12 plus 6. 34 points of damage with the first hit. As Vetch yells something in Goblin. The guy looks really insulted, and when he looks really insulted, Vetch just throws a punch and a kick right in this guy's jaw and deals 53 points of damage. He hits the ground unconscious.
Pull him into the elevator. Somebody, yoink him in. So this isn't all out.
Vetch is going to drag him into the elevator. Going down. As this guy comes in, the doors shake and rumble and close, and the lift starts to descend further. The lift seems to descend forever into the belly of Sharn. Several minutes pass, and the lift rattles and shakes as if passing into some place it was not meant to go. Vetch will pull away the Morning Star that this bugbear had, and will give it to the barbarian. And say, here. And then he will give 3 gold pieces to Rin and say, for potion. The lift rattles and shakes as if passing into some place it was not meant to go. This rumbling builds in a violent crescendo, and the lift finally stops. And with an uncharacteristically bright ding, the doors open. By the lift's interior light, you can see into a vast, unlit cavern, strewn with broken stonework from ancient building as far as you can see in every direction, which is, as far as your dark vision, 60 feet. The air is stale and filled with the scent of dust and decay. These are the ancient ruins upon which the city of Sharn is built. Ahead of you yawns a 50-foot diameter, 10-foot deep pit that seems to have been intentionally dug. You can hear the soft sobs of a young child coming from a wooden shed on the far side of this pit. Alright, this should be dark for Logan and bright for everybody else, right?
Yeah.
Logan can't see nothing?
I can see.
Yep.
Yep.
I can't see nothing, but that's for the point.
Yep, the world don't like halflings. Let's see, where is Lamp? Do I have that hidden in GM? I do.
Sean will help out Logan.
Boom. There you go.
I was going
You
to
should
say.
be able to see very little now, Loxus, right?
Yeah, I have the light cantrip if I need it.
I was going to cast light on you because I have the light cantrip also.
But you can hear sobs in the distance, and the sound of pickaxes digging.
Does anybody notice the elevator open and all of us standing inside with a dead bugbear?
Well, it just opens. The bugbear is knocked out, notably, not dead.
How long would you say he's knocked out for?
You know, that's
Vetch.
a really great question. Vetch says that he'll be unconscious for about 59 minutes.
Okay.
As you exit into this yawning black abyss, you hear, "Wait a second! That's not Orgon! Get him, boys!" Roll initiative. And that's where we're going to end this week's exploration into the depths of Sharn and its forgotten relics. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for joining us here on the Bear and Moon Tavern. I'm your DM John. I've been joined by my wonderful players, actors, and friends, Logan, Sean, Rose, and Autumn. And until next time, good night, everyone.